radiotoday.co.uk at the Radio Festival.
Well, we're here at last. The Radio Festival 2010 is about to start. We're at the pre-festival drinks right now at Lime Bar on Salford Quays. A few gathered round to have a bit of a chat and network before the event even starts tomorrow. And of course, we're going to be here for the full 3 days, providing full coverage on our live blogs. We'll have photos and videos as well. I'm here with Matt Deegan from Folder Media. Matt's looking forward to TechCon tomorrow, aren't you?
Yeah, no, it's interesting. It's because TechCon, I think, always gets a bit of a bad rap. And I was having a look at the schedule tomorrow, and yes, there is something on RDS where I might just glaze over slightly, but it's quite interesting things. I think especially as we all know there's an internet future and there's a digital future, and what can stations actually do. But also I think from a production perspective, like if you are a breakfast show producer or if you run a small radio station, how do you actually put that stuff into what you do becomes quite important. And seemingly there's more tools to think about and things that you can kind of use. So I'm quite interested in that tomorrow.
I think one of the things I remember from TechCon last year was the two guys from Scandinavia just talking about bit rates for about an hour. Hopefully we're not going to have too much of that.
There is quite like a glazing over. We do all just radio stuff at Folder, but for me, even like the mention of a transmitter, it's like, it's hard in the day job to get that, let alone to sit here and then say, somebody once talked about Reed Solomon coding, and I think I know less about it after the presentation than the one that was there. But I think there's some interesting stuff. And I think it's also a shame that actually more people don't go to it. And we're taking one of the guys who works for us who does more content things. I've said, no, come to TechCon because I want you to know about this stuff, even if it's just in the background, because it becomes more important.
A ton of technology and transmitters being switched on. Festival Radio is back this year. By the time people are watching this, hopefully it'll be on the air on the multiplex in the Northwest for people to listen to as they're coming. Have you been involved with it?
Yeah, no, it's been really interesting. So I was asked to give them a bit of a hand with launching a radio station for the festival. And there's been bits of it in the past, but nothing kind of solid. And we sat there in the office and we said, what are the options? Well, there's FMRSL, DAB, digital telly, internet, mobile, and what could we do? So I said, well, I'll volunteer to have a chat to some people who own the multiplexes, who run those. And to be honest, when I said that, I didn't necessarily think they would actually come back and say, yes, there's some room. And to be honest, there isn't really a lot of room. They've squeezed us on. And Global have been very helpful, MXL have been very helpful, and Arkiva have put us on lots of local multiplexes. So in effect, I reckon maybe 15, 20 million people potentially can tune in, which is cool. It's on DAB Northwest, now digital multiplexes, internet, Android app, maybe some other apps for other mobiles. We'll see as the festival goes on. But no, so run by students, interviewing people after sessions, lots of one-to-one interviews. So I know that Tim Westwood is interviewing Ben Cooper from Radio 1. It's worth finding out when that's on, just to have a list of that. I think Clive Dickens has done his Desert Island Discs. It's a whole load of stuff. radioacademy.org, you can listen online and put the schedule up, and they'll be tweeting the schedule as well. But the cool thing about it is we don't know how it's going to go. There's 10 students with mic packs who are going to be talking to people. I think it's cool to not know what this station will be. It's a true pop-up station, and we'll see how it goes, but it should be quite fun.
Really, I'm looking forward to listening to that. So, talking about the festival in general, obviously we've mentioned TechCon. What are you looking forward to most out of Tuesday and Wednesday session?
It's interesting, isn't it? I was looking at the list, and because there's a few different kind of themes, you can go to different sessions. And I was thinking, okay, well, there's always rubbish ones, or in your head rubbish ones, because they don't talk to you. And I find it really difficult to pick what I'm going to see. I'm interested in what people have to say. So I'm interested in some of the talent. I'm looking at Timmy Mallet and Chris Evans talking, don't know what it says about me. I'm interested in, I like it when external speakers come in, so some quite good research stuff, and then Larry Rosen's over from his firm in America. That'd be quite interesting. And also hopefully whatever we miss we'll be able to pick up on the Festival Radio podcast, I would hope. So we'll see on that too. But there's quite a lot of different stuff. But yeah, it should be interesting.
Brilliant. Enjoy the festival, Matt. Thanks very much for talking to us. And of course, stay tuned to this YouTube channel for all our videos over the coming few days from the Radio Festival 2010 at Salford Quays.